always remember to like show up as yourself. Try not to like be somebody else in the conversation. And by that, I mean, like if you're in a conversation with somebody and they're like, OMG, I love Marvel characters. And you're like, yeah, I'm not into Marvel at all. I prefer sci-fi and I prefer this. It's to show up genuinely yourself. Especially it can be sometimes tricky if you're trying to fit in or you're trying to find friends, that you might find yourself just agreeing to things even though it's not really who you are, which can cause some issues later on. But as long as you are aware of it too, because sometimes when you're neurodiverse and you just like, yes, I do that too. Yes, I do that too. It can also just be like a habit of wanting to be included. So yeah, and to admit that after too, like my child has a friend who said, like one of the first days I met them, he said, so he had a comment and I was like, well, that's really weird. And I can't remember what it is exactly, but about 3 days later, he sent a text and he said, I don't know why I said to your mom that I did A, B, and C. I don't actually do that. I think my brain just got away with me and I started saying things that were like not even true about me. And I was like, hey, that's cool. That's pretty neurodiverse because it's just like something that might have happened to come out of this person's mouth. And they didn't mean to like lie about it. It was just just a desire to fit in. So also in conversations, so always be yourself, show up as yourself. If people are going to like you, they're going to like you for exactly who you are then, and you don't have to put on a facade. Although facades are interesting because they tend to show up when there's been trauma, and sometimes, being in situations where you feel rejected is very traumatic. So it's a fine line of things that we weave. So be yourself. Be genuine, show up, talk about the things that you like, ask questions actually too.